Welcome to Dredge, everybody. Yeah, I have played the game before a little bit. So I kind of know what I'm doing. But, yeah. We're just diving straight into it. Oop, there we go. Just broke our ship. Wonderful. Lighthouse. Also, by the way, if you guys can hear the little ones in the background, it's just them playing at the moment. It's like 7 o'clock right now. You okay? So, yeah. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're laying or lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Right. Marrow. Oh, X to undock. I forgot how to play this game. Oh, I have to hold it down. Alright. Move forwards. The W, S to reverse. Turn with A and D. Rotate. Okay. F for fishing. F for fishing. Oh. Ah. Like I said, it's been a while since I fished, so... Fish. So... Get as many as we can. So it's gonna be very, very slow in the beginning, obviously, because, you know, new game. So for those who haven't seen, haven't seen the story of this game yet, or come in seeing this for the very first time, I have played it, as I said before, but I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers because I like to see if I make any other changes of my decisions. 2, 3, 4. Spot has depleted. It's 142. Should be okay. Fish this. Shallow. Do that. A fish. Actually, let's get that bottle. I don't think I can go any faster. I think this is the quickest I can go. Bottle. 20th August 1927. So it looks like it's time to actually return. So we're gonna return, see if we can submit all the fish that we've caught. Not fish that. See something shiny. I don't know if that. Yeah. See something. 5 o'clock. Made it just in time towards dock. Selector by E. Toggle them with A. Right. F for docking. There we go. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I've seen you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it as a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. Sorry guys, I just heard the little one screaming, so through my headphones. So I don't know if that's been picked up or not on the microphone. In regards to like YouTube videos, because I'm gonna be editing this. I'm gonna be editing this on YouTube, so I don't know if you guys can be able to hear them in the background while I'm editing this. But if you guys do hear them in the background, I'm so. Till your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of a person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. Sell all fish for $97. Debt adjusted $14.50. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you just take it? Oh, that's actually very useful. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Ah, you must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, all splintered and scratched. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. So yeah, so my goal is to get these. Unfortunately, I do not have enough money. Next plan as well is getting better headlights and a weighted line, so I can do for shallow fishing, which is actually going to give me more money in terms of fishing. So I'm gonna get that done. But before I do that, I am actually gonna go to... Oh, I need to go to research first. Right, so I only have one research part, which I believe... the hydraulic rod mechanically assist reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. So this will be helpful, but then also this one will be helpful. So if I were to go for the flexible fishing pole first, A hybrid designed allows for a more flexible fishing style. I will be able to fish in coastal and shallow water. I'm gonna go for that one. There we go. And we need 2, so that should be okay. We can find more. Mayor, may I speak with you, please? What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of your debt. Of course, how much would you like to repay? All of it. Only $35.44. That's absolutely fine. Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there something in particular you wish to know more about? Well, let's go for the Gale's Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right up on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those? Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good light and a good sense of direction if you're going to exploring there. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? The Devil's Spine, actually. Ah, yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumble from here. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? That's all for now. Now, what else can I do for you? Well, I would like to ask what happened to the last fisherman. The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repair. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now what else can I do for you? I should go back to fishing. But before I go, let me just... The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted the consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock. Let's have a look. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel if you got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, but don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. So, money, wood, metal. Okay, got it. And what? Let's go under. That's the fog that they were mentioning about, by the way. The reason why I also go quite early about this time, so that I can have more time fishing. Okay, no more fish. Problem is, though, is I am very, very slow. Yes, we are on a boat, Bleach. And hello. I need to keep an eye out on that well, because it does take time. Not what I'm... Get as much food as possible. 2, 3, 4. Good. Greedy nerd. Now that. We'll dock to that one later. Shallow. No. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And off we go. Because it's already 3 o'clock. So we have to make sure. Turn off the lights. Because I don't trust these waters. Already 4 o'clock. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my order arrived not that long ago. Wanted to let you know. Oh, wonderful. I hope it arrived unscathed, though. Like, no damage and whatnot. But I'm glad that it's safe. That it's safe and sound. Dock, please. Fishmonger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you more. I'll pay you above. Oh God. I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. As far as I see, no damages. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm happy. I'm happy. They asked for 1 gold flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Okay. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Okay, can I just sell them all? Go. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. You know. What red light? Cabin. Suits. 1 flounder and 1... Okay. What the messages? Morning of... Actually, 20th August 1927. Morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed... Ah! For the surprise! Thanks for that, Arion. It was painful. Where was I? He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously. Rhea! My God! Any more things you'd like to throw at me? Before I continue reading? It's funnier because you can't see anything and you just see your model. Thanks for the boop. And thanks for throwing it coin blood. Welp. Gotta stay here for a couple of seconds, or less than a minute. Because I think some of us have, advertisement. Ad break. Well... We renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries... Tries what? What? Tries to be romantic. Right. Tries to be romantic. Got ya. Oh, there's 10 I need to collect. Yikes.
Emotional damage!
Uh-huh. I wouldn't trust a red light. It seems sus. Red is cis after all. I wouldn't even go there, honestly. I wouldn't even go there. Dry dock. Nope, that's... Neat, but... Shipwright. How much is this? 150. Will be shallow. Wait a minute. I didn't put that in the other one. It takes about 3 hours, which is absolutely fine. At least now I can do shallow and coastal, and then... Wait until around 4-ish to 5-ish, like that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi. Hello. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops from some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Oh.
Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Excuse me! This looks like a fun game. It is a fun game! It is a fun game. I actually genuinely do enjoy it. Because it's fishing. Right, so we should be able to go this way. Then fish. No, I need to get... Was it a flounder that I needed? Flounder and eel. That is done. Grab an eel and eels are right. Eel, yeah. One. A great eel. All that I can carry. All is not that large. Carry a lot. I know I probably need about 3 upgrades? 3 or 4 upgrades, I think. Make it into like a large ship. Suppose? Oh, supposedly larger ship. Oh. Chunker. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Right, there you go. That's the one, and that's the second one. I got $57 for that. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with you. A I've got another order here. This one is a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. I had a squid. Oh, you. Right. Sell these. Extra $70 on that one. Walk right. $1. Takes about 2 hours to install and increases by 10 knots. Better than this one. I swear to days. This is actually 14. This is 14 knots. So if I were to add an additional 10, that would be 24 knots. So, install that. That way, we're a little bit faster. Ooh, look at that little speed. So that's the little upgrade that I've got. Good. The reason why I went around in a circle is because I want to test out the engine, how well it is. It's gonna be more of coming in and out for a while. 180 for a bloody fecking one. Need another $100, so no, I don't need another $100. Because this one is 14 and this is 24. If I were to take 2 of those, that would be literally just 20. Just gonna keep that until we can add another upgrade. Keep that until we upgrade. So we'll be stuck with 2 or 3 days worth of just fishing, just plain fishing close to the shore. Could try to go on the other side, but realistically speaking, the fish doesn't last long while it's in the boat. So that's the downside of it. Sit around and okay. Take one of those. Side. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions in regards to this game, please ask, because I have, like I said, I have played this game before, and I did enjoy it a bit. Ha 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 ha! I've got a large stingray. Oh, you're 1 meter inside. Unfortunately, I can get more. Hopefully, I can sell it. I don't know. This one. Discard it. Cannot count. Oh, you redeemed the first. 1, 2. Spade. Don't. Oh, that's it. That's literally it. That's all the fish I can carry with me at this point in time. So they needed a couple of... Needed a couple of squids and a black something? Question mark? Black bass? Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So 2 squids, which we have. Perfect. black grouper, shallow, catch style. Oh, I think I might know where to get that. I might have to do it on the next day, though. Alright, come back when you have now to regular business. Yes, please. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths so I can pay you more for them. Launching Dredge myself now. You got the game? You got the game, Arion? Aww. Of course, looks cool. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Bear with. Black grouper station. I actually have never tried black grouper. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Also, thank you so much for whoever bought something from my shop. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.